KD has been on his fair share of super teams, but today we're going to be making the greatest KD super team ever by adding another star to the team every single year that he loses in the playoffs. And we're going to start it off by trading Chris Paul and Landry Shamet to go out and get Damian Lillard. I didn't say this was going to be realistic. I said we're adding stars. So welcome to the team, Dame. But you might think this is probably going to be too easy. So every year we add a star, the simulator difficulty is going to go up by 10 to make this even more difficult on Kevin Durant as he tries to win championships with his super team. The only issue though is our depth kind of sucks. Luckily, by the time we reached the postseason, the CPU had actually made a trade to add Alperen Sengun and Nikola Vucevic while trading away DeAndre Ayton. So now we had a little bit more depth on the roster, and hopefully that will help us in the NBA playoffs as we only went 43-39 in the regular season. We got swept by the Denver Nuggets in round 1, and overall, this was definitely a disappointment of a year. I mean, losing in 4 games with Dame, D-Book, KD, Vucevic, and Sengun, yeah, that's not going to cut it. So we're going to go out and get Zion Williamson in the offseason. Sorry, Vucevic, but Zion should be able to help us more. We'll slide KD over to the 3, and now we have a really good starting 5. The bench might not be that good, but our starting 5 is ridiculous. Depth doesn't really matter anyway. We have a 70 simulator difficulty for this season, but hopefully we'll actually do something in the playoffs this year because losing in the first round in a sweep is inexcusable with the type of team we have, and we got even better by adding Zion. So no way we lose in the first round this year, right? This season, we did do better. We were the 4th seed, and Damian Lillard was leading the way in scoring. Kevin Durant really didn't score a ton, and we also were able to add Lonnie Walker the 4th to the roster, so our team looks better. I wish KD would be leading the way a little bit more, but you know how it goes. He needed Steph to lead him on the Warriors, and now he needs Dame to lead him with the Suns. All right, my bad. But the Suns end up winning in 5 games, and we're moving on to face the Oklahoma City Thunder. This Thunder team, on paper, shouldn't be able to beat us, but with the simulator difficulty, it could be tough. We're tied up at 2 apiece, but ultimately, the Thunder end up beating us in 6. So, we got to get the guy who helped KD win all those rings in the first place, Stephen Curry. If we don't win with this team, with Steph added to the roster, bro, I don't know what to tell you. 2K might just hate the Suns. But with another star added, you know the drill at this point. We're going up to 80 simulator difficulty. And considering our struggles in the past, maybe this roster isn't going to cut it, even with all of these stars. The simulator difficulty low-key got the best of us. We were below 500. Damian Lillard was our 6th man, and we couldn't even be a 500 team. Absolutely crazy. But hopefully we can make some noise. We aren't even in the play-in tournament. I was going to say hopefully we can make some noise in the playoffs, but we didn't even make the play-in tournament this season. Devin Booker led the way in scoring. Kevin Durant, only 18.3 points per game. Man, this is just pathetic. But hopefully next season can be different. I already have a guy in mind who we could go after, and that's Nikola Jokic. We could get a dominant big man. I mean, that could be kind of crazy. But I just realized Kevin Durant might actually retire. And yeah, he wants to call it quits. But we're going to have him come back for 1 more year. This is going to be our last chance to win an NBA championship. And yeah, like I said, we're going to go get Nikola Jokic. Because with the simulator difficulty going up to 90, we're definitely going to have a challenge on our hands, even with such a great roster. Let's see if we can win this NBA championship. It's crazy that we haven't even made it past the second round to this point. And early on in the season, I realized this simulator difficulty just is going to make it impossible. So I decided to put the simulator difficulty down to 60 to give KD a break and see if he could get a championship with it lowered. And ultimately, we still really weren't that good. At this point, I think that 2K has something against the Phoenix Suns because there is no way our team should be this bad with all of this talent. And the simulator difficulty wasn't that high. It was only 60, which is 10 higher than usual. And yet we're a play-in team. Like, come on, Ronnie 2K, bro. Come on, Ronald. You got to lock in because there is no way we should be this bad. Also, Steph Curry couldn't even average 14 points per game. Like, it's time to retire, buddy, because there is no way you are Steph Curry. But in round one, we got the Houston Rockets. Their team's kind of mid, but we were the 7th seed, and maybe DeAndre Ayton wants to get his revenge against his former team, the Phoenix Suns. They really need to trade that man because it's obvious he does not want to be there, and I don't even blame him, bro. Like, he wanted out. He wanted to sign with the Pacers, but they wouldn't let him. Anyway, we're up 3-2 in the series. We win in 6, and now we have the Los Angeles Lakers with Giannis and AD. All right, man. The spacing on that team would be absolutely atrocious, but we'll see if they can make it work against us. We're tied up at 1 apiece. They're up 2-1. They're up 3-1. This is just great, man, isn't it? You assemble the greatest super team of all time, but can't even make it past the second round. We got a game 7, I guess. We'll see if we can make something happen here. We're actually up, so maybe we can actually win. Okay, we're up. And in the fourth quarter, we absolutely fold, man. At the very end, we just couldn't really score, and we end up losing. The Lakers beat us. We were so close to that 3-1 comeback, and Kevin Durant, 7 points. That's the same number he used to wear with the Brooklyn Nets, number 7. He dropped 7 points to honor that old jersey number, bro. I can't believe this. We lost once again. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Hope y'all enjoyed. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.